Hi folks, Emily Davenport here. I'm the founder and clinical director of Davenport Creative Arts Therapy. Since you can't always talk your way out of anxiety, depression, and trauma, our therapists specialize in integrating creativity and art making along with evidence-based psychotherapy. With that intro being said, let's jump right in today. Here is another 5-minute art therapy directive. This directive is specifically wonderful to increase insight. It's really fun and it's a really easy way to connect with different parts of yourself and also to explore your own creativity if you're feeling kind of stuck or unmotivated. So, with that being said, just have some art materials by your side so that you can make art right after this video. So what we're going to be doing today is we're using tarot cards. So I need to preface that I am not an expert on tarot whatsoever. There's some things that I find interesting about it. There's some things that I take with a grain of salt. But wherever you are on the tarot spectrum, you can still use tarot as a tool to be able to connect with different parts of yourself through art making. So that's what we're going to do. So I am using my Intuitive Night Goddess tarot deck, which I love. I just love the illustrations. And what I have done is I have just shuffled cards. See some of the beautiful illustrations here. And I pre-pulled a card for us today. And the card that I pulled is the Ten of Swords. And I will read a brief description about what this means. And what I'd like you to do is just simply connect through art making with what about this resonates with you. Does anything about this description, about this card, resonate or relate to anything that you're going through or anything that you want for yourself or don't want for yourself, for that being said? So just listen carefully and then we'll have time for art making right after this. You may feel overwhelmed, under attack, or pulled in every direction. Consider where your efforts are best placed to prevent or heal from exhaustion. Be patient but intentional now, and you'll blossom anew. This may also be a good time to let go of certain people or ideas. The release of what we cared about deeply is hard, but release allows for creation of new space to embrace a better version of yourself. The key words here are exhaustion, endings, overwhelmed, sacrifice, and things will get better. So with that being said, I'll give you a few moments to create some response art. And what you can do is you can pause this video and create some response art with color, shape, and line. What do you receive from this card, if anything? If you would like to make response art after this video, I'll go ahead and share with you my creations. This card really resonated with me, and I just produced a simple 5-minute response art about basically being here. Oh, here we go, here, and having an urge to be somewhere else. So it's sometimes really hard to be present in the moment, and sometimes our attention is pulled constantly elsewhere. And what is it like to ground ourselves in the here and now? What is it like to resist some urges and finding like really the power of what we can do if we listen and are still enough? So with that being said, thank you so much for participating today in our Mindful Art Therapy Directive about creating insight and wholeness within ourselves. I look forward to seeing you next time. And with that being said, we will end with our singing bowl. See you next time.